This project has an interesting history. It really began with, partly began with my insane quest to bring radio drama back into America, where it now does not reside. And I worked with some folks down at Sirius XM and here and all over the place. And a fellow who still is at Sirius XM called me up one day and said, you know, we might be interested in an HBO-like series for the radio. And at this day and age, I knew exactly what he was talking about, and also because I've been pitching him the same idea for the last 10 years.
Did you make him think it was his idea?
Well, of course, that's the
smart guy.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's the way it works.
And then I hooked up with a brilliant guy named Bruce Fagan, who is the executive producer of this series, and lo and behold, actually again because of this place, I reconnected with some old friends who were sitting to my left, Jim and Sigourney. And actually it was I was talking to Jim about directing something that had nothing to do with American Song. And thankfully he decided not to do that, because it was a terrible project. But, but in speaking with him, he thought, hey, that sounds like a good idea, and I'll let him speak more about that. But that led to bringing, you know, and speaking to Sigourney, and then led to these wonderful actors to my left, and amazing vocalist, and a whole crew of people who sort of began to pile on, so to speak, and it became what it is. We're workshopping it at the Flea at the moment.
And what is it about radio drama? I remember, and I think it's probably apocryphal, but hearing some story many years ago about it was like a Star Wars radio series, and the kid had seen all the movies, and then he heard the radio series, and they said, which did you like better? And he said, I liked the radio series better, the pictures were better.
Right.
What is it about radio and radio drama that you keep coming back to?
Well, it is, you know, to me it's sort of like the primal piece of theater, because it's all about language, it's all about sound, it's all about language. And I'm a writer primarily, so for a writer it's like, you know, just dying and go to heaven, because really you're dealing with the words primarily. And then it's, you know, when I talk to people about, well, how do you do this? I say, well, think about just, you know, making a movie for the blind. That's really what it is. You're right. It's painting pictures with sound, both vocally with the dialogue and with voice, and then layering in music and sound effects. And, you know, my background is really in music and theater and writing, and some fateful way this project and this whole effort has, for me personally, brought all of these things together in one spot. And that's what radio drama is.